This might be kind of controversial because I listed things that I bought. I often heard it in videos, you should list the stuff that money can't buy, but I did that as well. And here we go with the final result. Money upsides. I figure this is better than advantages or privileges. And here we have successful projects.
Initiating. Welcome back to my daily grind. Create yourself is what you'll find me doing every day and every night. No time to lose. One day, one step in the right direction. I'm Chris and I'm only here to show you if I can do it, you can do it too.
Welcome back to the vlog. It is Saturday, another day, another chance to push hard, and the topic for this vlog is fixing one of my mental issues. I need to be more grateful. So let's get it, but before we get started, love goes out to all my subscribers. Thank you for making my life special and worth living to the max, so let me try to give back with a sweet video. Now, as I said in my last vlog, there are a few issues that I need to fix, and one of them is gratefulness. I pick times of the day where I'm full of energy, you know, to film my vlogs, where I'm more or less happy and full of energy. What I'm trying to say is, when I film my vlogs, I try to do this while I'm in a happy mood, but as a matter of fact, I'm not always happy. To be honest, most of the times I'm pretty like self-loathing. Well, never mind that, it was actually the wrong word. It's not like that I'm hating myself, but I indulge myself in self-pity. Throw myself a pity party. Oh, everyone has a way better life than me. I got dealt a bad hand in life. Stuff like that. Literally, it is crazy. I don't know why. I think maybe everyone is doing that, but this is such a negative mental attitude and it's just also wrong. So that is something that I want to get rid of badly, and I think it's actually not that hard. You just need to constantly remind yourself of the things that you actually have, and I do have a lot of things and I have a lot of advantages, not necessarily privileges, that's another discussion, but I do have a lot of advantages compared to other guys. The thing is, the country I'm living in, Austria, everyone has a lot, and when I look around, most of my friends, you know, they are living in a flat that their parents gave them, or like their parents pay the rent of the flat, or like whatever, stuff like that. It really doesn't matter. I sometimes feel like I'm at a disadvantage, but like it's just so stupid. As I said, I want to get rid of that. So that is my solution, a list of stuff that I'm grateful for. This might be kind of controversial because I listed things that I bought. I often heard it in videos, you should list the stuff that money can't buy, but I did that as well. I listed things that can be bought with money. I listed things that are actually privileges or advantages, and I listed projects, successful projects that I did. And when you take a look at this corner right here, I set this up, I think probably 2 years ago, and then I kind of forgot about it. As you can see here, there is a be grateful sign and stuff like that. This is my winner's image, this is for instant motivation, and this is just stuff that I'm supposed to read every day, which I did not do. All of this, I should actually bring this to my flat, and I will most certainly do that, but for now I will start with this list. I need to work this out on my computer, of course, just like these framed prints, and I will get to that in a second, but first let me walk you through my points. Maybe you can actually tell me more, or I don't know. So let's start off with the money. I have a freaking tower PC, a pretty powerful one. It's pretty awesome. I have my NAS going, my new NAS. I have a freaking 4K TV, an insanely large freaking monitor. I have sweet peripherals, like my Razer equipment, stuff like that. I have insanely good microphones at my disposal. I have insanely expensive speakers, really good sounding ones, with a custom fitted amplifier for them, and I also have my Sony A77 camera, DSLR, well, SLT actually. So it goes to show that I have a lot of stuff, and this stuff took me to where I am today. This stuff took me to 30,000 subscribers on my main channel, so I actually have everything that I need. If I somehow acquire more money, I will obviously invest this into better equipment, but it's not necessary. I don't need it. That's another thing that I need to fix. Oh, I need this and that so that I can do this and that, otherwise I can't do it, but that's not true. I can actually do whatever it is that I want. I have everything that I need. Too many excuses, it's crazy, it is insane. And two other things, I'll have a motorcycle, and I also have a car, thanks to my grandpa. He gave me the car. I have a freaking car and a motorcycle. What the hell? These are actually two pretty massive liabilities for me. Whatever, let's continue to my privileges or advantages. It's so hard to say, but what is it? So I have this room, my editing room. I have the printing room, where most of my equipment is, where I 3D print my stuff, where my CNC will end up one day when it's finally done. Down in the basement I have this massive studio and my workshop going. And these 4 things, that's thanks to my mom. I give her just a bit of money. It's really negligible for all this space. So that's actually something that I get. I always think that I don't get anything, but I actually do get stuff. I just gotta remind myself. Oh my god. Also, I have this playground flat. It's literally a playground for me. It's old and it's pretty bad in very many aspects, but it is a call to adventure and I'm gladly answering with a lot of energy. You might consider this as stupid, as a waste of time, but I think there are valuable lessons to learn. I would never ever consider this as a raw diamond that you can polish. No, that's definitely not the case, but it's still something that you can polish to a certain degree. It would be stupid to go crazy because it would actually be a waste. But to a certain degree, make funny experiments and projects, that is so freaking cool. And also, it is fairly near to my office. I consider this as my office. It's the same village, fairly overpriced village, but at least it's very near. So that's something. Another massive point is the support of my grandparents. As I said in one of my last vlogs, they are currently the most important, most influential people in my life. I spent probably the most time with them. I actually think so. I really don't spend a lot of time with them. I meet them once a week for around 3 hours, but this is still the most time that I don't meet. I don't do a lot of stuff with, other guys. I just have other priorities, making my YouTube, making my videos, pushing my agenda, growing the empire. Yeah, right. Without them, everything would look completely different. Oh, I just thought about another point. I do have the support of a few friends. Definitely need to add that. So there are a few guys out there who already are heavily invested in me and believe in me. Oh yeah, friends and actually my community. This year was actually crazy when I think about it. There are a lot of guys out there who put their trust in me, and I must not fail them. For example, this 3,500 euros donation. This is unimaginable. It's like, what the hell? My life is crazy. I just gotta remind myself. So at this point, shout out to all my OGs. Thank you so much for the support. And in one or another aspect, your life is probably awesome as well. So you just gotta remind yourself. Gotta remind yourself constantly. So another point that I wrote down was that I was actually able to go to a university. Not that it's like necessary. I would have done it in hindsight, but I was actually able to do it. And furthermore, I'm born and raised in a first world country. So what more do I actually want? All in all, my surroundings are clean, it's awesome. Compared to other parts in the world, this is like, I'm freaking living like a king when you think about it. Oh yeah, and I'm also fairly young. I'm still fairly young and healthy. I want to be grateful for your health. Definitely. Oh, there is yet another point. Middle class. I'm born into the middle class, that's for sure. Literally, best opportunities. I'm not too poor and I'm not too rich. I think a lot of these rich kids, they lost their drive. They always had it all. They had no necessity in their life. But me, I want more. I want freaking more, but I'm not too poor that it's too difficult for me to go for more. Coming from nothing is probably really freaking hard, so you need a bit of a base. So that's definitely something that I have. Also, I do not have a major childhood trauma, and I also didn't get beaten that often. So there was a bit of conflict and a bit of messed up things going on in my childhood. I think otherwise I wouldn't be here doing freaking YouTube videos. Narcissistic stuff. But compared to other people, it's nothing major, I think so. So all in all, I think I actually have a pretty good combination of stuff. I think it's a pretty good setup for success if I go for it. If I quit being lazy and stuff like that. If I change my hidden self-image, stuff like that. And lastly, I got to remind myself of successful projects that I did. For example, my recent 3-axis camera slider. You can check out this vlog. I would have never thought that I would be able to pull off such an intense project. Never ever. As well as my website. It just goes to show if you want to do something, you're actually able to do it. You just need to have the will. You need to be willing to do it. Also my NFC door lock, you can check out the vlog right here. Yet another crazy project. Up until a few months ago, I never ever did like programming and stuff like that. So this was so new to me, but I was actually able to learn it fairly quickly, and it's so much fun and it's awesome. And then there is of course the belly song line, especially the Velvet BB, which is already, I'm really proud of this, but it will get better. And also the Karambit line, of course. I should actually add my website, stuff like that. I'm already successful in one way or another. Gotta remind myself of that as well. And the most important thing out of all these points is I can do whatever I want. I only have a few obligations, you know, training those kids for example, but other than that I do not have a 9-to-5 job, nothing like that. I can do whatever the hell I want with my time, with my energy. It is awesome. At this very moment I'm somewhat able to sustain myself, to not lose a lot of my savings. I do lose a bit, but it will last a few more months to come if there won't be any bad occurrence. So all in all, I'm living a pretty great life, so I'm literally not allowed to complain a lot because it's a good life that I'm living. Roof over my head, nice surroundings, it's clean, there are no imminent dangers like in the society and stuff like that. I just gotta keep reminding myself of all of that. So now let me type this up, print it, frame it, and then I will show you the final result. And again, if you have suggestions for me, drop a comment below. I will see you in a bit. And here we go with the final result. It is already the next day. I figured it would be nice to wait for the sun. So check this out. So here it is, money, upsides. I figured this is better than advantages or privileges. And here we have successful projects. I forgot my, you know, not so stressful childhood, no major trauma. I added that. I will update this in a few months, I guess. And I also added this: I am free to do whatever I want. Never compare, just be grateful. Oh yeah, and another thing, definitely an upside. I don't have any burdens. I don't have a 9-to-5, I don't have a wife, I don't have kids, nothing like that. So my life is fairly easy. And this picture, this frame, whatever it is, it will go right freaking here, right freaking here. This is pretty cool. It's not centered though. But anyways, that's awesome. Other than that, I also exchanged the power outlet, so this is looking great. 1, 2, and 3. I'm currently spray painting this thing as well as this thing. If you remember, this is from up here and I said, oh my god, this is looking so ugly, but there is nothing that I can do about it. Well, never mind, I can actually do something about it, and I'm currently spray painting it. I also spray painted this thing in white. And lastly, this section is done as well. This is looking kind of gold to me. I have no idea why that is. That is not supposed to be gold. It's kind of funny. I'll try my best to not go crazy about it, but I think I will just keep it like that because it's like so weird. Like, what the hell happened? Why is this gold? Anyways, so I have problems. First world problems. But yeah, other than that, good progress. My living room is looking pretty good. Pretty much on fleek. I don't know about this configuration, but for now it will do. But yeah, that's enough progress for today. Smash that like button the way I will smash all these things that I need to be grateful for in my brain. Bang the bell like crap to never miss fixing mental issue vlogs. Check the recent news on crazyviral.com. And yeah, that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow.